Yes, please give the mic here.
So ನನ್ನ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ರೇವಂತ್ ಸರ್ಗೆ. ಸರ್ 11 months ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ದು ಪ್ರಿಲಿಮ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಟಿಕ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಅಫೇರ್ಸ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಟೆಕ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಎನ್ವೈರನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅನ್ಪ್ರೆಡಿಕ್ಟಬಲ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್ ಹೆಂಗಿತ್ತು? ಮತ್ತೆ ಮೇನ್ಸ್ ಡೆಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಸಿಟೀಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಾ? ಯಾಕೆ ಸುಮಾರು ಜನ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಡೆಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆಂಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯೇಷನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ರಿಜಿಡ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಅದು ಮಿತ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಸರ್?
ಕಾಂಟ್ರವರ್ಸಿಯಲ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಕೇಳಿ. You want to know science and tech ಅಥವಾ 11 months ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಪ್ರಿಲಿಮ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಂತ? ಮೂರು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಆಗೋಯ್ತಲ್ಲ, ನಾನೇ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಓಕೆ, I'll tell you. Okay, see, ನಾನು ಇವಾಗ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ 280 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. I was thinking how smart I was in my approach to exam time, not by smartness. ಅಂತ ನಾನು 2023 ನಾನು ಫಿಲಿಪ್ಸ್ ಹೋದಾಗ ಯಾವ ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ. ಓಕೆ, ಇಟ್ ವುಡ್ ನೆವರ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ವಿಚ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಟಾಕ್ಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಅಂತ. ಇಟ್ ಟಾಕ್ಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಸೇ ರೈಟ್ ಟು ಪ್ರೈವಸಿ ಇಸ್ ಎನ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ರೈಟ್ ಟು ಲೈಫ್ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿತ್ತು ನನಗೆ. 21 ಅಂತ ನಾನು ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವೈ ಐ ಡಿಡ್ಂಟ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಮೇನ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಆ ವರ್ಷ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಓವರ್ ಸ್ಮಾರ್ಟ್. I was smart enough to clear prelims, but I was not smart enough to clear mains. So, as I said, ನಾನು ಓದಿದ್ದು 4 ರಿಂದ 5 ಬುಕ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಓದಿದ್ದು, and I revised the same only. But I wrote around 50 tests prelims ಗೆ. ನಾನು 2024 prelims ಗೆ ನಾನು ಓದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, because I was working. Even now I am working actually. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಬರೆದ ಒಂದು 2025 ಏನು ನಾನು I wrote sectional. 20 ನಾನು I wrote full length mock. As I said, ನಾನು ಜನರಲ್ ಲೆವೆಲಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಹೋಗದೇ ಇರೋ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಇದೆ. ನಾನು ನನ್ನ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ನಿಶಾಂತ್ ಅಂತ. Every institute offers you free open mock test before prelims. Many institutes offers you 2 or 3 free open mock. We used to go and write everything. Science and tech, as I said, see, there is only some basic content that you can read. ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಹೊರಗೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬಂದೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. You cannot do anything. ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಬಂದರೆ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಲೈಕ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಇದು ಅಳಿಲು ಮೊಸಳೆ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇದೇ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು. ಯು ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಡೂ ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದೀಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್. ಲೈಕ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಟೆಕ್ ಇಂದ ಸಪೋಸ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಟೆಲಿಂಗ್ 10 to 15 ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊ, ಬಟ್ 6 to 7 ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಈಸ್ ಆನ್ ದಿ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ ಈಸ್ ಮಾರ್ಕಿಂಗ್, ದಟ್ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಮಾರ್ಕ್. ಇನ್ನು 4 to 5 ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ 50-50. You should also mark them. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು 3-4 ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಸ್ಕಿಪ್. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಸೊ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ನೋ, ಸಿ ಆಸ್ ಐ ಟೆಲ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್, ಫಿಲಿಮ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಸಿ ಟು ರೈಟ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದ ಲಿಬರ್ಟಿ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ಅಪ್ ಟು 10 ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ 15 ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್. 100 ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ಸ್ಕಿಪ್ ಎ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಫೈಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಟೂ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ. ಬಟ್ 85 to 90 ಇಸ್ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಅಟೆಂಪ್ಟ್, ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಬಟ್ ಮೇನ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದಟ್ ಚಾನ್ಸ್. Okay, and 11 months I was able to prepare because, as I said, ಯಾವ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀನು ಪ್ರಿಡಿಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಯಾವ್ದು ಪ್ರಿಡಿಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿತ್ತು ನನಗೆ. ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ವಿಚ್ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ಸ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅಂತ. ಓಕೆ, ಮಾಡರ್ನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಐ ರೆಡ್ ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ರಮ್ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ಓದಿದೆ, ದೆನ್ ಐ ಡಿಂಟ್ ರೀಡ್ ಅಗೇನ್, ಐ ರೆಡ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ದ ಸಮ್ಮರಿ ಪೇಜಸ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಐ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್ ಮೋರ್ ದೆನ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಆಸ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಕ್ರೊನಾಲಜಿ. ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಅಥವಾ ನಾನ್ ಕೋಆಪರೇಷನ್ ಮುಂದೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಈ ವರ್ಷ ಕೇಳಿದಾನಲ್ವಾ ಆ ಥರದ್ದು. So understood there is no point in reading them. If you see Spectrum, the second edition, there's hardly 150 pages, 200 pages, very small book. Now they are telling every question is from Spectrum. No, they are adding each wasa question from there. History they are adding now. I'm not kidding. History they are adding based on what question is being asked. So you should never be in an impression that questions are coming from that book. Okay, na? And writing exam in Bengaluru versus Delhi, I don't know. I will just check. You wrote in Bengaluru. Okay. You wrote in Hyderabad. Okay, I wrote in Delhi. So we had he is the topper out of the 4 writing in Bangalore. So I don't know. But I wrote in Bengaluru in my first attempt. In the second attempt, I wrote in Delhi. That is because I was used to the area and I wanted to go out of comfort zone for some time. Because when you go to a new place, you find new perspective. One of my friends, he is writing maths this time. He has gone to Delhi to write a test series there. Okay, because you get too much of exposure earlier. But I will tell you, for preparation, the best place is probably either Bangalore or Hyderabad probably. Because if you go to war and it is now Bengaluru slum area. Nobody should go to that area for preparation. It is very a very small place where somebody can live is they're charging them around 20,000, 25,000. Quality of life is very bad. Weather is unpredictable. Okay, the weather is very harsh, not good. So I think you should clear prelims, and then you should be like, sir, you should be calling me and telling me, sir, I'm Bengaluru hakidini, I'm Delhi hakidini. And so I hope you do that. Okay, it does not matter anta ansute. Okay, right.
Great insight, sir. Thank you so much. Yes, please go ahead with your questions.
The question for Daya, sir.
Sir on fire.
Sorry, sir. So writing in maths in English and optional in Kannada, it is difficult to handwriting.
Oh, it is very difficult. Okay, I don't want to lie. Because see, Kannada, somebody asked, I was curious to know which is your optional or which optional you are considering.
I'm thinking to take ANTRS.
Okay, smart choice. See, Kannada. See, I took Kannada, I will tell you why. I took Kannada because I wanted to read Kannada. I was of the notion that the success rate is very less. I don't want to go out of the channel level with a regret. I was like, exam pass anyway aagta illa, Kannada odana anta. It is out of passion that I took. Okay, na? It is because I knew that exam I may not clear anta. Okay. But the difficult part is the writing is the difficult part with respect to Kannada. Okay, na? So it is difficult to juggle between languages because when I used to write too much of English answer writing, my Kannada handwriting used to, go haywire. It used to be worse. You don't believe me? I still have my copywriting books. I used to write Kannada copywriting. I used to do this Kannada 2-line copywriting book. I used to do these circles. Okay, if you put circles, your Kannada handwriting will improve. If you do this slanting lines, your English may slightly improve. Okay, it will not, but then I understood that more than handwriting, your presentation has to be spacing kottu neatag very important anta. So, a difficult part is irrespective of how fast you think you are writing. Kannada, you are always writing slow. Like in your mind, you may be thinking I am writing too fast anta. But your Kannada, your writing is always slow. In 2023, in paper 1, I left 70 marks. In 2024, I have scored 257. It is a decent score, but for an optional, somebody who is scoring 272, 280 is a good score. Okay, if I scored 280, probably my service would have changed. Okay, but again, any optional that you should know what you are into. But when I was writing to 2024 mains itself, I knew that it is a race with time and my mother's strength of my shoulder. So paper 1 also, last question bari yesterday kai novu and then I was not able to write points. I wrote like GS answer tara bardide nan one question ge. But paper 2 I managed to finish. But still I was not satisfied because I knew so much. Exam only we know actually too many things. By the time you come to mains, we know so much, but there is only so little you can write actually. Exam only. That is there difficult. But I have practiced good luck. See, I am telling you, see, one more thing that you can take from me is, see, any one of you know my qualification degree? Okay, I have said it a lot, okay? Fine. So, in spite of all that, I went back to writing copywriting. That is because I wanted to improve. You should have that you should learn again. You should go back to basics and learn again. Okay? The other is juggling. Moreover, even when I was going for the exam also, I knew that I am going to a battlefield after. Because I knew that it is not easy to complete the paper in Kannada. Okay, there were some tricks that would have helped. Like for example, our Kannada sir used to tell, you put a pencil and you put a line after 1.5 pages for 10 mark. For 15 marker or 20 marker, you put a slash at the 3 page itself. Because like how I have the tendency to talk more, I have the tendency to write more as well. I cannot stop my answer when I am writing in the flow. Okay, so that is why my 10 marker would go all the way down till the end of page 2. That will affect my answer that I am going to write in the last half an hour. So it is all plus minus. Each individual is different. Their answers may be different. But you should know what you are going to go through. That is because I wrote many mock exams. I knew that my handwriting is my Achilles heel. But still we have to try and win the battle.
Great. Yes.